Welcome back to DownUpNews, where we bring you the latest news and controversies from around the globe. Today's story centers on Johnny Somali, a controversial streamer now facing jail time in South Korea. Known for his provocative stunts, Johnny recently flaunted an emergency passport in an attempt to leave the country. However, his situation has escalated with serious legal implications that could prevent him from escaping his responsibilities. In this video, we'll break down the details. Johnny Somali has been stirring controversy in South Korea with a series of live-streamed stunts that many citizens found offensive and disruptive. His antics in public spaces have led to complaints from locals, resulting in his arrest and pending legal action. South Korean authorities are treating his case seriously, especially given the disturbance his actions have caused. From harassing locals to making insensitive remarks, Johnny's behavior has crossed several lines, leading the public to demand accountability. The South Korean government, not taking these complaints lightly, has responded by pursuing legal action against him. Recently, Johnny shared an emergency passport on his social media, implying that he might use it to leave South Korea. An emergency passport is typically issued by the U.S. government for citizens who need to travel urgently, often due to loss or theft of a regular passport. However, in Johnny's case, it appears he's using it to signal an intention to escape his legal troubles. Flaunting the emergency passport has raised eyebrows, with many questioning if he truly believes he can leave the country. However, the South Korean authorities have already taken steps to prevent his departure, which could make his plan to flee an unwise move, legally speaking. It's important to note that possessing an emergency passport doesn't grant immunity from legal proceedings. South Korea has strict travel restrictions in place for those under investigation, and Johnny could be detained at the airport if he tries to leave. If Johnny attempts to leave South Korea while facing charges, he could face even harsher consequences. Attempting to evade legal proceedings while under investigation may lead to additional charges, which could lengthen his potential prison sentence and complicate his situation further. South Korean law treats attempts to flee from justice seriously, especially in cases involving public nuisance and disturbance. If Johnny's attempt is viewed as an act of evasion, prosecutors could use this as grounds to pursue a stronger case against him. Johnny's actions, especially his flaunting of the emergency passport, have ignited strong reactions across social media. South Korean citizens and international viewers alike have voiced their frustration, with many demanding that he face the full consequences of his behavior. One Twitter user commented, "If he thinks he can just run away, he's in for a surprise. South Korea isn't going to let him go that easily," while another added, "Using an emergency passport as an escape card. This just shows a complete lack of respect for the legal process." The response has been overwhelmingly critical, with many hoping to see him held accountable. So, what are the potential consequences Johnny Somali could face if convicted? Under South Korean law, charges of public nuisance, harassment, and cultural disrespect can lead to fines, jail time, or even deportation after serving time. Given the severity of his actions and the public outcry, there's a possibility he could face a prison sentence lasting several months to a few years. Legal experts suggest that the court may push for a strong sentence to set an example, especially given Johnny's disregard for local norms and his apparent attempt to use the emergency passport to leave. This case could be used to demonstrate South Korea's commitment to upholding respect for its culture and laws. Johnny's case has also sparked a larger conversation about the responsibilities of content creators, especially when traveling abroad. Many creators have weighed in, pointing out that being a foreign influencer doesn't excuse disrespectful behavior, and that cultural sensitivity is key to responsible content creation. One influencer remarked, "When you're a guest in another country, it is essential to respect their norms. People aren't props for your content." The streaming community has increasingly recognized that disruptive or insensitive actions can harm both the creator's reputation and the larger community of travelers. This situation serves as a cautionary tale for other content creators. Traveling to new places offers exciting opportunities to connect with global audiences, but it also comes with the responsibility of respecting the culture and laws of the host country. Johnny's situation is a clear example of what can happen when those boundaries are ignored. As cultural experts point out, content that celebrates cultural understanding and respectful engagement tends to resonate more deeply with audiences. This case serves as a reminder that content creators can have a positive impact when they prioritize respect and thoughtfulness in their work. That's all for today's episode of DownUpNews. Johnny Somali's actions have put him in a challenging legal position, and his flaunting of an emergency passport has only added fuel to the fire. What do you think? Should there be stricter guidelines for content creators filming abroad? Or is this an isolated case of one person crossing the line? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification